So basically, this is the time for the talk, and he's going to talk.
Hello, everyone. Um, I think it's about a certain form of confusion that people are not really familiar with. I am here today representing the old folks. I am an old man, very well experienced. I know the things of this life. I can tell the young ones where to go, when to wake up, what to do, what not to do, how culture works, how people should live, what makes sense. You know where I'm going. And that means at liberty, I can bring children into this world. I can do whatever I want. I am an elderly man. I am very experienced. So it takes two to tango, they say. It takes two words to form one. It takes night and day to make a cycle of existence complete. Whatever is positive has a little bit of negativity in it, depending from what angle you look at it. So that's why today we are close to a state of confusion. But me, as an elderly man, I don't see it. Because my side of the society is the way everybody should go. But then, my children start growing up. Every day they come home with different attitude. I thought I have been taking good care of them, training them the way they should go. But I end up to realize the society is doing more than I'm doing. That's when I asked myself, what is really going on? Is there an alien in this society that is trying to infiltrate the walls we have built around ourselves to make our existence a typical one? A one we can always reference to when we need to put things straight, put things right, and make everybody come to understanding that it is our word. And we tell the story the way we want to tell it, and we shape the next generation the way we want them to live. But unfortunately, to my surprise, I end up shouting from morning to evening, things keep changing. That's when the thought occurred to me that it is true, the only thing that's constant in this world is change. And I am experiencing change. I went to the bathroom, take a good look at myself. I saw that my muscles have fallen weak. My hair are turning gray. I can no longer run a distance I used to do at ease. I questioned myself, and then I called on my daughter. Hey, Sisi, what is it with these new things that I keep seeing these days? What is wrong with your folks? We no longer belong to the same society, or what? You have some explaining to do. Then we talked and talked for a while. We argued and argued for a while. Then I realized my time has passed. Her time is now. I have a lot to learn, irrespective of my experience. And who I should better learn from? It's her. Because the ways of my ancestors are no longer the ways of the new generation. The dance we used to do are no longer the dance the new generation do now. So instead of doing things the old way, calling on the entire family to help me discipline my child for trying to change our way of life, I had to bring my head down and open up my eyes, look at her, and say, if you are right, I'm really ready to go your way, because if it is true that I'll come back to life one more time, I should have a little bit of experience what to come into this life to. I must not learn from the beginning. So that's why today, as we are here gathered, I want to say thank you. She brought me into the realization that we don't only view the world through our ancestors anymore, but through social media. So with the social media era on our doorsteps, it has brought a lot of problems. Disengaged relationships from doing things the usual way. I'm sorry, my daughter. If you find it easier to learn me the things that you think are right, please don't hesitate to teach me. I remember you telling me you will buy me a mobile phone so I can learn. Because as at now, chaos is everywhere. People are sharing, people are learning, people are buying and selling over the internet, even looking for wives. Anyway, we are not here to argue. My sincere thanks to every one of you who has made it a little bit easier, the producers and the users of the content we all share on the internet, on the content that reshapes our life. I wish I can go back to the elders now to tell them it is not really okay that we can't continue to tweet in our own country like they do in the rest of the world. Whenever our children talk to us, we take offenses and threaten to ban this, ban that, lay embargo after locking borders. There is hunger in the land. So are you ready to teach me, daughter? Thank you very much. So with this, ladies and gentlemen, there is a little text that I put up and I want to read to you. So please, it is not much. If you have the time, I'll read to you to show my appreciation and acceptance of the ways of the new generation. So it's a note to my daughter. It's a note that I use to remind myself the exact point when I made the change. Now I am beginning to feel younger because I know these things now. Whatever you do often is a guide for self-love. Whatever doesn't scare you isn't worth daring. Listen to yourself why society educates you. Oh, lazy bliss, generational shift, culture clash. How am I not aware? How am I not openly fair? I love myself radically. So do you. Same for all. If it constrains you, that relationship is toxic. Let's split the word, someone says. Oh, right. The old and the new. The youth and the fairly used, overrated big bros. How about we take a break? Turn on the radio. Oh, my daughter said. Sure, right? You meant to say Spotify or Apple Radio. Thinking out loud. So much has changed lately. That thing, I don't know a thing about. Is it a social connection, cyberspace, social media? Something gets old people confused around it a lot. Thanks to Cece. She said emails are too official. Now I have the opportunity. I post on Facebook. I am talented on TikTok. I send messages on WhatsApp. I can even tweet. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. These things get old people confused. Reason I can no longer tweet in my own country. Since Sisanmi gifted me this awesome smartphone, technology meant a domesticated old school man. You can stick your head in the cloud and expect to see through it. But reality doesn't permit you to do that. Internet is here now. No race car can outrun fate. Young people love the internet like a fresh breath. Own profiles and portfolios in choice platforms. Buy, sell, study, find love. Like and share content. A family engineered by two, producers and end users. I think when all these are put together and when they are properly managed, you will find out that it's a recipe for fun, togetherness, and it makes the culture healthier. My name isn't Priest. Thanks for hearing me preach.
In the future, I have seen the future. Though I'm not a prophet, in the book of Revelation, there is warning for the nations. He that has an ear, let him hear. What the Spirit is saying. Hey! I sing me no mue kushako. Iote kuyo. Ima ise tojo. Imole wole wa, imole ìmọ́lẹ̀ ti dé. Olórí oko ṣì ń bọ̀ wá. Ó ń bọ̀ wá. Ó ń bọ̀ wálé. Olórí oko ṣì ń bọ̀ wá. Ó ń bọ̀ wá. Ó ń bọ̀ wálé. Olórí oko ṣì ń bọ̀ wá. Ó ń bọ̀ wá. Ó ń bọ̀ wálé. Olórí oko ṣì ń bọ̀ wá. Ó ń bọ̀ wá. Ó ń bọ̀ wálé. Àfòpiná tó lóhùn ó pa fìtílà rẹ̀ ní ó pa. Ṣé bí àárọ̀ tó bá gbọ́n? Lọ́gùn àsọtẹ́lẹ̀ ìpa ayé gbọ́.
So that was the transitioning and the cultural representation, the use of media. This is the basic aim I titled it: smashing thoughts, not smashing words. Basically, we could see the older man, we could see the way he's thinking with the use of phone and the way his mindset is. We see in the modern age today, media has taken a lot of place. It has done a lot of positive things in our lives. At the same time, it also has done lots of negative things. You could see that Sisi, or that Sisan, through social media, has a different way of thinking, and she feels she should teach her father from what we just watched earlier on. And we could see what social media, the effect of social media in the society and everywhere. In the modern days, in the modern day now, for instance, it's more of twerking, ass shaking, seductive dance. But in olden days, it's more of something contemporary and some other atilogo kind of dance. So I hope we could see. For God's sake, when are you going to stop this pressing of phone? So all you can do is press phone, press phone. You won't communicate with me, you send me a message. Is this normal? And what is even normal? Hello?
Can't you see I'm right here with you? I'm right here with you. I'm listening to you. The questions have not been making sense. That's why I didn't respond.
Okay, now, could you show me what you're looking at? If you're not looking at someone twerking or bouncing the house.
Here we go again. I am learning these things from you, right?
Taught you social media, digital, is to make money in the right way, not exploring or doing what is not right. You should sell yourself. Do you understand? Sell yourself, not looking at bomb and looking at nude people, looking at pornography.
Well, if I understand the situation right, I think it's only fair to remind you that I found you on social media as well.
Beautiful nonsense. Whoa. Okay, tell me more about it. When you found me on social media, what did you say to me? You're done already, and you're done. You found who you love, and what are you still doing on media?
All right, my dear, we don't need to quarrel every day. We don't need to raise voices over little issues.
Do you call these little issues?
Yes, it is.
You know what? I'm going to smash this phone. Yes, I'm smashing the phone. I'm smashing the phone. Give me this phone. I'm smashing the phone. Damn it.
Now, I should just apologize to you. It took a little while for me to understand you can easily go at rage. But please, you know I love you.
No, I don't think you love me. You love smashing house online. On the condition, I'm not going to smash this phone. It's over with conversation, with looking at people. You need a break from social media.
If we have an understanding on that, please, can you start doing some of those things you used to do at home when we knew each other? Please.
Things like what? Remind me.
No. Look, back then it was always very sweet to come back home, meet you with your beautiful smile, welcoming me back home. These days, let me just tell you the truth. These days, you throw me greetings. You're always looking at phone as well. Your phone is right in front of your eyes before my very object. The phone has always been between me and you. So I thought I should give you some space until you realize I didn't think you would come at me first.
Beautiful cup, whatever. You know what? I think we need a break. Maybe go somewhere in the nature and forget our phones and laptop. How about that? Maybe we'll start from there. I'm out.
Thanks for the sacrifice. I'm ready to make one as well. Thank you very much for coming.